Good morning, and here we go. Story time. Okay, this story time is something that I wish I knew before I retired. We're going to call this retirement. Okay, so retirement. I could have retired at 62, which I didn't because I wanted to get a couple more dollars, so I waited till I got 66. 66, they say you can retire at full benefits. Great, fantastic, and you can work. That sounds so great and everything, right? But it's not as great as it sounds. If I knew what I knew now, I would have retired this year in November instead of last year. So I retired last year in November, but I didn't get my first check until December. The way it works is you have to make a lot of money. It goes by your last 3 years of how much you make. So if I retired at 62, between 66, I got about another $200. If I would have waited till 70, probably another 4. Might be dead by then, so 66 was fine. So I retired, and like I said, you have to make a lot of money. So I made a lot of money because I had a lot of overtime. I went down to Kentucky. We worked like a 24-hour shift, so it was a lot of money. So that was great. So I got a good retirement, which is fine. So when I did my taxes this year, the tax guy goes, you're retired. I'm like, yeah, okay. So you don't have to pay state tax, which is great. I don't have to pay no state tax on my retirement. But I have to pay income on my retirement for the federal. And if you're working, that's a problem, because if you're working and you're getting your retirement, that means that you have to pay 85% tax, federal tax. So they're taking almost all my money back. So that means I'm paying between $2,000 to $3,000 back to the federal because I'm working. So it's better not to be working. But if I wasn't working, it would pay my rent, and I would probably have $1,000 left. And what could I do with that? That's not good. So the story of the model is try not to retire unless you have to, because you're getting money, but you're paying money back. So that's the story. So now I know. I wish I retired this year instead of last year, but that's the way it goes. So that's the story about retirement. It's good, it's bad, it's extra money, but I'm paying taxes, so what can you do? So now everybody knows the story about retirement. So I hope this gave you a little lesson, taught you something about retirement. So don't be so ready to retire, because it sounds great until you get all the facts. I didn't get all the facts, so that was my problem. Should have retired this year, November, and I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to retire 3 months before you put your retirement in, and then all of a sudden on my birthday I'll get my first check. I was waiting for my birthday, no check, because it comes at the month after, so that meant it came in December. It was nice to have that little bit extra money. So that's the story. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Have a good day.